Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are when you are tuning into this live. I am running this live today from my second office, the woods, because this is totally my vibe. Tuning into this beautiful energetic space for me and my business. You will quite often see me running lives here or doing walk and talk type messages within the woods. So I am here today. I would like to talk to you today about really coming into, feeling into having a real ease and flow within our business, creating a space of deep fulfillment within our business. And obviously then when we're in that space within our business, that's going to have a ripple effect, a rollout effect into our whole lives. This is about really doing business in a way that just feels so juicy, so good, to us, to our bodies, and then that, just ripples out, that fulfillment ripples out, of course, into our whole world, into our families, into our relationships, everything. So, I am opening up over the next couple of days. I'm opening up some spaces for my personal mastery private mentorship, so my one-to-one work, where we deep dive into, I'm going to say, creating that space for ourselves, but actually a lot of it is about deactivating a lot of things for us to open up that space. So for anybody that doesn't know me at the moment, my name's Anna Rushmer, and I am a somatic healer, somatic therapist, and an intuitive mentor. And I help women, business owners, to really come into this space of creating deep ease and flow in their business, in their lives, in this space of deep fulfillment. So my work is for women who have had success. You've absolutely had success, but you've come into that space now where you're feeling like something's off, or you're seeing the results of something being off. You may well be having that kind of niggly feeling that stuff is coming up to be cleared. And, you may also be thinking, oh, I'll deal with that later. I'll box that off. I'll put that away. I'll do something else first, blah, blah, blah. What I am here to strongly invite you to do is to, if you feel things are starting to bubble up and you notice that you are putting them aside, you're putting them to the back of your mind, grab hold of that now that it's coming up whilst it's manageable. Because let me tell you from my own personal experience, if we keep trying to push through and do everything that everybody's telling us and kind of work by the rules as such, we can very, very easily find ourselves in burnout, overwhelm, freeze, where everything just stops. So a large part of my work, which is where the deep root cause of, somatic healing, hypnotherapy, breath work, all that good juicy stuff comes in. A large part of my work is about helping women to deactivate their chaos. So whatever that chaos may be, it may be mental health symptoms, it may be anxiety, overwhelm, insomnia, whatever it may be physical health issues, it may be destructive behaviors, whatever it is. Let me really stress for you to grab hold of that now, because as soon as we deactivate that, which we can do in a really efficient, deep and efficient way, to get the root out, to get that, to identify the root cause, but then get those roots out, we can then come into this space of really opening up space for us to really align to our magic. So I talk about my work in kind of unlocking our magic and then really embracing our abundance from that space. So what I mean by unlocking our magic is we quite often don't necessarily even understand what our own magic is. You may kind of have an inkling, When my clients come to work with me, they are in that space of, okay, I love what I'm doing, but actually there feels like there's something more magical to grab in this. You know, there's something more magical for me to know and embody within this. So this is about embodying our magic, understanding our magic. And that was a very clear message coming through for me this year, 2023, was to really dive into my magic. I wasn't seeing my magic clearly. I wasn't really bringing that into my work clearly. And this is all about recognizing ourselves so that we can really, you know, you may well feel like I did, that I was living my purpose. I knew my purpose, but there was something that I wasn't quite grabbing hold of, that it didn't feel magical. There was something else. So this is where, you know, we will dive into looking into exactly what your magic is, your unique gifts. What is that? How do you embrace that? But also, this is very much about being instead of doing constantly. So this is about learning who you are, what your magic is, what your unique gifts really truly are, and then deeply embodying that, being that, so that, you know, when we're doing that, whilst we're deactivating anything that is kind of bubbling up, our subconscious is bringing up for us, which our subconscious will do when it knows it's ready to, and you're ready to clear something, by the way. When we're combining those two, we're then coming into this space of really opening up space for ourselves in our business, in our lives, in our relationships, you know, for love, money, clients, all of it to flow. It just is truly magical. But to get to that space, we really, really need to understand who we are, what our magic is, and actually, you know, expanding from that level. This is how we create our sustainable success. You know, we can all make money by pushing and forcing. We can. Some don't, but we can. But that's not going to be sustainable. That's not going to feel safe. It's not going to feel safe for us within our bodies, within our nervous system. You know, it's not going to give us that longevity that we want. You know, we are here. I'm here. We are here to create impact in the world, to co-create this healthier, more abundant future society. That is my very strong full purpose to all of my work. So, you know, if that's you too, then you're totally in the right place, in my tribe, or we're in the right tribe together. We're in our soul tribe together. So if you would like to have a chat about any of this, I have got a link to my free connection call within my bio on my Facebook page, or I'll put it at the end of these comments. You know, it's dotted through various posts that I put up on Facebook. If you are viewing this anywhere other than Facebook, then I'm Anna C. Rushmer on Facebook. So by all means, come and connect, and you can find me on there. But my free connection call is all about helping to assess like where you are now, what's coming up for you. So what are those little niggly things that are coming up that you kind of know need to be dealt with, what's coming up for you, and what your dreams are, and actually where your next level expansion is. So it's that where you want to be, where you are at the moment, what's coming up for you, and actually where you want to be. So we will connect, we will talk about that on our free connection call, and I can then just, if it feels like a good fit, I can then let you know how I can help you with all of that. And it's just there for us to connect, and for you to get an idea of, your plan of action, which you can quite happily take away from our call as well, So by all means, book one of those free calls, and we can jump on and have a quick chat. And then, like I say, if we feel like a good fit to work together, then I can talk you through how that would look as well. So I will leave you with this beautiful stillness and seeing if you can hear the bird song, and I will continue my walk. And